All right, good morning. Thanks for attending the briefing this morning. I hope everybody had a great holiday weekend and the weather cooperated for the most part. So here's the weekly impact briefing. My name is Katie Dito. I'm a forecaster here at the Weather Service in Raleigh. This will cover the period from today through Sunday, so July 5th through the 10th. Just start real quickly. It is, middle of hurricane season or the beginning of hurricane season, so but it's been relatively quiet for the past couple of weeks, and that doesn't look to change any in the next 5 days. So there are no new tropical cyclone development for the next 5 days. Here's this week's weather pattern. So it's going to be about the same as we've been experiencing the past couple of days with just a frontal boundary trough in the area, and that can trigger some afternoon and evening thunderstorms as we heat throughout the day, and we're going to remain moist. So just isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms each day, and you can kind of see that from early week to midweek, and by late week that trough is still there, as indicated by that little orange dashed line. There will be a front approaching the region late in the weekend and potentially crossing the area Sunday into Monday. Here's the severe thunderstorm potential. Today, the area is in a marginal risk of severe weather, so we can see some thunderstorms developing this afternoon, and any of those storms will have the ability to produce some damaging winds and large hail, with winds being the most likely threat from any storm. For Wednesday and Thursday, we're not in any type of risk. We're just in a general thunder. But again, there's always a chance. It is summer, it is warm, it is moist for an isolated severe storm, so just keep an eye out. Here's the WPC's rainfall potential for the next several days. You can see each day we have a chance of rain, and that just goes along with the chance of thunderstorms each day. You can kind of see for a 7-day total, we've got 1 inch to 1.5 inches across the area. As it is with thunderstorms, some areas can see nothing while other areas can see 1 inch to 2. So it's just going to be very isolated in nature, and some areas might not see anything one day but see 1 inch the next day. So just a general 7 days of summertime thunderstorms. One of the big concerns this week is going to be the heat. It's been very warm the past several days. That's going to continue. And for this particular period, the warmest days look to be Friday and Saturday, when mid to upper 90s are going to be likely, and even close to 100 degrees across the southern part of the area. Not to say the other days aren't going to be warm. They're still going to be warm, and we're going to be in the low to mid 90s each day. Therefore, a heat advisory will likely be needed several days this week, and we actually have one out right now for the southern tier of central North Carolina, and that means when heat index values are to reach 105 or greater. Looking ahead to next week, you can see the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook doesn't give us much relief. We're still going to be looking at above normal temperatures. And then precipitation chances, it gets a little bit murkier then. Maybe across the west they're going to have above normal precipitation chances, but further east North Carolina it's going to be, there's really not a signal there, so it could be either above or below. Just have to kind of watch and see what happens there. So in summary, the typical summertime pattern of daily, mainly afternoon and evening storms will continue through much of the period. The overall severe threat any particular day will only be isolated. Conditions will dry out slightly towards the end of the week. Not to say we still can't have an isolated thunderstorm across the area, but maybe coverage won't be as much as earlier in the week. And this is when we're going to see the temperatures go into the upper 90s. The heat index values will likely rise to 105 or above, especially that Friday and Saturday period when we're expecting just air temperatures in the mid to upper 90s, and therefore a heat advisory may be needed. That front will approach the area late in the weekend and potentially cross its Sunday into Monday. That's all we have for now here. If anybody has any questions, just let me know.